This is second day actually. Okay, regular class is second day actually today. So let me recap. Yesterday, whatever I discussed about the Python. So we started the backend in Python full stack. Backend we started. In that Python we started. In the last session, I explained to you in the Python, this total Python I classified into 4 parts. Okay, like part one is a introduction to Python. So part two is a fundamentals of Python. Part three is a core Python, and part four is a advanced Python. Okay, so as I said, generally Python is in that we don't have any parts, but according to my teaching or my training, just to easy to understand, just I classified this total Python into 4 parts. Generally, usually we are going to call it as like core and advanced Python. But before that, we will be having the introduction part and the fundamentals or basics parts. Then later, core Python topics and advanced Python topics. Like that, total 4 parts. So first now we are discussing the introduction part. Okay, yesterday just I started the introduction to Python. So let me recap this. In the introduction, I explained to you like what is Python, right? And who developed Python and when Python was developed. So all these points yesterday I explained. Let me recap once. So Python is what? It is a programming language or it is a scripting language. Okay, it is just like C language, C++, Java, .NET. Okay, like all these programming languages. But Python is very simple and easiest programming languages by comparing to all these programming languages. Okay, so next, this Python was developed by a computer named Guido van Rossum. He's a person who developed a Python programming language. Yesterday, I showed about him in the Wikipedia, right? So he's a person who developed Python programming language, and I asked you to go through him if you want. If you want to know more about him, you can also go through this article from Wikipedia. Next, Python development was started in the year of 1989, and the first public release was in the year of 1991, February 28th. Okay, so this is what when Python was developed and when it was released. Actually, Python is old one only. It's actually not a new, but from last 7 to 8 years back onwards, if you observe, Python is becoming very, very popular. I'll discuss this point, why Python is becoming very, very popular nowadays. I'll discuss. Now, these are the applications of Python. Already in the demo session, I explained the so many applications, but here I given only some of the applications here. You also can include those applications in the demo, whatever I explained. Let me revise here also. So nowadays, this Python, we are using in different technologies. Okay, and also using to develop the different types of applications as well. So if you observe, Python nowadays we are using in the artificial intelligence and machine learning. As you know, it is the most popular nowadays, right? You know, AI, right? Artificial intelligence. Like for example, robotics, robots or robotics related applications we can design using this AI and ML technology. Okay, and in this we use Python or Python code or Python libraries. Okay, so if you want to design the robotics related applications, we can choose this technology, AI and ML. Next, IoT stands for Internet of Things. Internet of Things means the things which we can control and manage with the help of the network or internet are called Internet of Things. I repeat once again, Internet of Things means what here? It is one technology. IoT stands for Internet of Things. It is one of the technologies nowadays. It is also one of the popular technologies. So what is the definition I said? The things which we can control and manage over the network or internet, called here Internet of Things. For example, say if you observe, especially the electronic products, like for example, TVs, refrigerators, ACs, fans, lights. Okay, all these we can control and manage with the help of the network or internet without staying in the current place or present place. You can stay anywhere and you can control all these different types of electronic products from far away, from anywhere. Okay, so for that we are going to use one technology is called here Internet of Things. Mostly this IoT is suitable for the electronic people, like for example triple E, BTech triple E people, they are eligible for this mostly. But however, anybody can learn, but it is best suitable for them, triple E students. Okay, so nowadays billionaires and millionaires in their homes and their companies, okay, they are using this technology. But however, common man is not using right now. But in the future, we also can use it. For example, right now cameras. Suppose cameras, even at our homes and also some in some shops, cameras also we can watch from far away. Right? In that also we can include. I mean, in that also we are using what this IoT technology. A camera nowadays we are using these cameras. Okay, like this, we can use this technology to control different types of electronic products, lights, fans, refrigerators. Okay, TVs, etc. All these. Next, data science. It is also one more latest technology. See, nowadays everybody are using the what data. Everybody are using what here data, because everybody are maintaining the mobiles, laptops. In that mobiles there are so many apps. Every app contains so much data, users data and some other data, like huge amount of data is available. That's why to process this data, to manage this data, to analyze the data, like to perform some different activities on the data, we use one technology is called here data science. Okay, so this in this data science also we use here Python and Python related libraries. Python and Python related libraries. Next, Python also used for web development. Means we can develop the web applications or websites using Python. But only with Python we cannot develop the websites. There are some Python's frameworks are available, like Python frameworks such as Django, Flask. These are used to develop the web applications. Means simply we can design the websites. For example, Flipkart, Amazon, IRCTC, BookMyShow. These types of applications we can design using this Python's framework. Now in our Python full stack, we are going to learn what? Django. It's the most popular one, and many companies will ask this Django framework. Okay, right. So once if you know any one of the framework, learning other frameworks, for example, Flask is very simple. Flask is easier than the Django. Okay. Some companies also ask the Flask, but most regularly, most of the companies will ask what? Django for web development mostly. Next, Python also supports for what? Gaming development. Okay, so games also we can design using the Python and Python libraries. Next, desktop applications. So Python also supports for developing the desktop applications. For example, Windows-based applications, calculator. For example, this is my desktop. Here there are so many apps like this. See, there are so many apps in my lab. There are some apps are there. For example, see, I said calculator. See, it is one app. Actually, it is called, technically it is called GUI component. GUI. Anybody know what is the meaning of GUI? It's a GUI component. What is GUI? Anybody know? Because you may know, maybe in your you know degrees or maybe BTechs. What is GUI full form? GUI stands for graphical user interface. Graphical user interface. Okay. So such type of products also we can design using the Python. Okay, right. So like along with this, I also explained some other applications of Python. Okay, that also you can see in the regular session. I think I explained that is in the second demo session. Okay, I explained the application where in the second demo session. So these are the some of the important applications of the Python. So we can design the different types of applications. See, nowadays, why Python is becoming very, very popular means the reason here is AI ML, artificial intelligence and machine learning, IoT, Internet of Things, next data science. These are actually the actually latest technologies, and in these latest technologies we are using Python. If you observe these technologies we are using from the past around from the past 6 years back onwards, 6 to 8 years back onwards, we are using this. From there onwards, we started using the Python in this technology. That is why, so Python is becoming very, very popular. These technologies are popular, and Python also we are using these technologies. That is why Python also become very, very popular. Python's related frameworks also became very popular. Like for example, Django. Okay, like that. Slowly, Python we are using in some different, in different domains, different areas, and we're able to design the different types of applications using Python. Okay, so that is why in the olden days, like for example, 1989. In this time, 1989 to 1991, at the time Python was not becoming popular. But if you ask to me, at least like 2016, 17. Okay, from 2016, 17 onwards, this Python is becoming popular slowly. Okay, so if you observe before 2017, if you observe there is no content about the Python on the Google, because I also started teaching the Python from there 2017. No one tutorial and no one YouTube video or channel about the Python. But before that, Python was there already. But we were not using them. Commonly, we were not using. So that is why the reason is why Python is becoming very, very popular means whenever we started developing and using these AI, ML, IoT, and data science, then this Python was becoming very, very popular. Okay, right. So along with these applications, you also can note the applications which I explained in the second demo session. Clear? So Python, we are using the AIML, IoT, data science, development, next game development, desktop applications. Okay, like calculator. Just now I shown a desktop application means in the Windows, for example, not only in Windows. For example, you also can take here Mac. Okay. Desktop is not only Windows here. For example, Windows we are using. That's why here I shown here. There are so many apps are there in Windows. Like that, desktop related apps also we can design using the Python. Okay. These are the applications of the Python. Fine. Next, versions. Versions of Python. So Python versions are available. Basically, three versions. Let me explain here one by one. Type in Notepad. Basically, Python versions are available in these three series. Three series. One is 1.x series, next 2.x series, next 3.x series. Okay, 1.x, 2.x, and 3.x. So 1.x, this is totally expired. I mean, right now we are not using. So it is expired, or you can say it is a deprecated. It is outdated. 2.x series, right now we are using, but we may not use this in the future. In the future, we may not use this. Here X stands for like subversion, like 2.0, 2.1, 2.2. Right now, 2.7 and subversion is going on. Right now, we are using 2.x series also. Next, in 3.x series, we have a 3.0, 3.1, 3.2, and so on. Now we have a 3.10, 3.11, 3.12, okay, 3.13, and so on like this. We also have a subversion in this. So like this, we have a total three versions, but right now 1.x series is deprecated or expired or outdated it is. So right now 2.x is there, 3.x is there. But actually we no need to use the 2.x series also, because right now for web development or any other application development, we are using here 3.x series one. And here, so whenever you use a 3.x series, at least we have to use 3.8 and above. 3.8 and above versions we have to use. Like 3.8, 3.9, 3.10. I recommend to use 3.10 onwards. Okay. So because if you try to use the old versions, okay, that may not support properly for all the for all upcoming apps, for example, Django. And that is why you try to use the latest version of the Python from 3.x. 3.8 and above version, anyone we can use here. Okay. So here I given about this in detail. So 1.x, in the 1.x series, 1.0 version, it is introduced in January 1994. So currently expired. Currently expired. Next, Python 2.0 version. It is introduced in October 2000. October 2000. And Python 3.0 version introduced in December 2008. At present, Python versions are available in two series, 1.x series and 3.x series. Okay. Sorry, 2.x series and 3.x series. And current version in 3.x series is 3.13. In that also we have our subversions. In the 2.x series, 2.7 is going on. In that also we have our subversions. And we can download this Python software from official website python.org. I'll show to you how to download. Just you can open the Google. Right now also you can do. Just you can type Python download. Okay. Here see Python download means you can see this screen. If you want, you can go to the downloads and all releases. Okay, and if we come down, you can see here a table. Okay, you can see here a table. Suppose see 3.14.5, 3.1.4 like this. We have some versions of Python. So here, for example, if you want to download any one, let's download the first one, 3.14.5. See, it is released recently, May 10, 2026. In this month only, just 2 days back. But don't try to download this one. Let's go a little bit older one, 3.14.4. Let's download this. If you click on this, see if I click on this, you can see one more page here. You just scroll down and see here you can see. Now here, you try to click on this button. Try to click on this button. Download Python install manager. Okay. Or you can just click on this button that is going to downloads. Or here in the table, this one. Windows installer 64-bit recommended. Click on this. Okay. That's going to download. I repeat once again. Here, just you can type the Python in the Google. What I said, you can type Python download. You can see this website. You can scroll down, and here you can see a table. Here you can choose any one of the version. Just I choose here 3.14.4. I click on download. Now here you can choose this option to download. Or this button. Then once if you click, that is going to downloads. After downloading, you have to install. Installation is very simple. So once if you download, let's go to downloads. So see, you can see like this one file. You can see one file like this. Okay. Now we can double click on this file. So once if you double click on this file, installation starts. So already I installed in my system. I will show to you screenshots. See, first you can see this screen. Here, you can choose these two options. Click on install now. First, you have to choose these two options. Click on install now. Okay. Next, that is going to install. And finally, you can see the setup was successful. That's it. Only very simple this is. In this way, you can install. Okay. Fine. Today, you can install this, download and install here. And we'll try to continue this session. Okay. Next class. So we'll close session today.